I don't have an energy drink. Shit.
We're in our Airbnb in Reykjavik. We're also in the same big room with my parents. So
It's totally not
if there's
right
any
now.
background noise, it's because we're sharing an Airbnb. We were thinking what videos to do this week, and we're like, oh, we haven't predicted the show we're literally doing this weekend.
Yeah. You're in it.
Yeah, I'm in the Magnús from Magnússon Classic.
Why?
Well, no, but it's like every other show on the yearly calendar. We just we got to do a prediction. For that.
Yeah. We just
wonder what we
forgot.
should film this week. It's like literally the show we're in.
Yeah.
We forgot we need to do this. We've been being tourists and training at Thor's gym, and seems like some of the people are getting into town today.
Mm-hmm. Max is in today.
Max got in today with Sam.
Today's Tuesday for those.
Yeah. And you know, we got into the events and the roster, and we're like, this is a weird show to predict just because it's weird events and a lot of. I think there are events that are different enough and light enough that it's just there's so much parity in what guys can do.
Yeah, and because there's so much like swing of, let's call it, level of athlete.
Yeah.
But there's not that many guys. Certain deficits of an athlete has is not going to be that great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'll go through the roster. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing literally just the Icelandic guys.
It's going to be hard.
Yes. So there's a good batch of up-and-coming Icelandic guys that are, a couple of them are into the show. Some of them have, done bigger international. Some of them have been mostly in Iceland. And that's kind of the theme of a lot of this roster is there's guys that have done well in their own nation and gotten out internationally a little bit. And then there's a couple bigger names in the roster. So Vilios. Jacuzis.
I'm sorry, dog. I know him too.
Christian Nielsen.
Yep.
Palmi Guffinson.
Sure.
Levi Strong. Justin Laguerre. Maxime Boudreau. Myself. Chris Beetham. Kim Ujarik. Nick Wortham. Daweed Pakulski. And Jordy Osborne from Australia.
Yeah.
So he's probably got the furthest travel. We got Kim from Greenland, myself from the States, Justin from the States, Levi from the States,
Canada,
Max from Canada, Nick from the States. Daweed is
Polish. I think he lives in Poland.
Yes, and then the first three names that I butchered are Icelandic.
Iceland boys, yeah.
Local boys.
Well, Vilius is from Lithuania, but he lives in Iceland.
Yes. So, I'm going to go 8 event. All through the events.
Yeah. So the events we got, Lucas will give you the weights, but I'll give you the events. We have Husafell for max distance on the Husafell, and that's about 184 kilo, about 406 pounds. We have a stone loading medley ranging from weights that are
110 to 185, 6 stones, 75 seconds over a bar.
It's decently heavy. I like that. Natural stone, so no tacky, things like that. Block press medley, the weights are in that.
100, 110, 120, 130, and these are aluminum blocks, and I believe they are one of the IFSA sets.
Sick. Okay, so from that same factory at least?
Yes.
Cool. Then we have a swimming pool medley, which is, that's exactly what it sounds like, a swimming pool medley.
Yes, so athletes will start in the water on the slightly deeper side. They will go to the middle of the pool and get 2 barrels that weigh 100. They are 150-liter barrels that are about 150 kilos.
I can see nothing going wrong with this.
We will wade through the water and load them onto the side of the pool, and that's how we'll end day 1 at the pool of the Hotel Husafell.
Yeah, this should be totally safe and fine. Nothing could go wrong. Cool.
Nothing's going to go wrong.
Yeah, and then we have an axle deadlift at, was it 320 kilo?
So that's not the order. Oh, yeah, they did switch it.
Yeah,
so axle deadlift, 330 kilo from 12 inches.
Okay.
On an axle. No straps, no figure eights, no suit.
Okay, so it's 726 in American.
Yes.
And then after the deadlift there, we have the arm over arm, the hoist event.
Yeah, so it's a hoist style arm over arm with no ratchet system.
Right.
So if you lose slack, you lose slack.
It seems that's the way it is, right?
Yes.
Which you just did 2 super fun arm over arm events.
Which both of those on day 2 will be in the Viking Village outside Reykjavik. And then we will move to the cathedral in the middle of town for the final 2 events.
Beautiful cathedral. We have a throwing bag medley.
8 bags from 18 kilos to 32 kilos. And the throwing height is 4.2 meters. So it's shorter, like the standard being 15 feet. 4.2 meters is below that.
I think it was like 3 inches shy or something.
No, it's a decent amount shorter.
Is it? Oh, you're at Thor's gym.
Yeah. Thor's gym was 3 inches shy. but 4.2 meters is a decent amount below 15 feet,
And then
but decently heavy bags.
Yeah. Then we have the log lifting medley.
Yes, and they're all historical logs from Iceland: 120, 135, 150, and 165. Honestly, my opinion, egregiously light.
Yeah.
Like egregiously light, but each of those logs has their own historical significance.
Yeah.
And it's also 8 events in outside.
Yeah.
We're all at the end of our seasons.
It's winter.
Yeah. So like on paper, that medley should be easy, but it's given people trouble in the past.
It has.
Like guys who are good log lifters has given them trouble. So I am probably speaking from a place of ignorance because, everyone who's done this show says you should take maybe 10 to 15% off your expectations just given the conditions.
Yeah.
So
all that being said, with that roster, it's hard. This one's actually hard to predict.
yes. And I think this is a show that what I'm good at, I need to win.
Yeah.
Because what I'm bad at, I'm going to lose some points.
Yeah. I have my dogs in the fight section of my notes here. I got you, Nick Wortham, Levi Strong, Maxime Boudreau, Jordy Osborne, and Justin Legier. Not that all these other gentlemen can't mix it up because they're going to, but these are kind of the names that I know, and guys who I do know that are training for this that are pretty damn strong. You didn't train for this, but you are pretty strong. Let's go by event by event. Let's go Husafell.
Husafell. So advantages, all the Icelandic guys have done it.
Yeah.
And a decent amount of this roster has done this show before. So guys like Kim have done it. Max has done it.
Yeah. Max has won.
Levi is good at things like this.
Yeah, he loves.
He hasn't been on the real Husafell, but he is 6'9", long arms, great at natural stones.
Yeah.
My best case scenario on that is mid-pack.
Mid-pack would be great.
Yeah, I'm not going to crush on a max distance front carry. For me, that's one of the main reasons I'm going to the show is just to touch that stone.
Yeah. I think top 3, if I had to pick top 3 in that event, I'd probably say Vilius wins it. After Vilius, I don't know that David guy, but he seems like more of a fit athlete. He could be quite good. But if I go by what I'm more confident in, I'll go Vilius, Levi, and then
I'd say Boudreau.
Yeah, Boudreau's super experienced. Justin did good at Americas on the Shield.
He is good at, yeah.
I could see those names, that general mix.
Yeah. So I think the event 2 is where we get a little bit of, that's where I get some points back.
Stone loading medley.
Stones, natural stones, Atlas stones, doesn't matter what it is. I'm getting much more predictably
you're
on the top end of that. I think I can win that event.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident you winning the natural stone medley here. And then the other good natural stone loaders would be Levi Strong again, Maxime Boudreau again. That's Braden on his phone over there. And then who else stands up? Who stands out to you with the natural stones?
We haven't mentioned Nick Wortham yet.
I'd say maybe Nick,
but I think
right?
Nick is the guy for this whole predictions video is like a solid B+ or B- at everything.
In everything.
And
because there's no grip in the show.
None. So
don't mind that, guys.
Don't know if you can even hear it. There's construction nearby.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I think I'm pretty confident in that top 3 of myself, Levi, and Maxime on that event.
I think that's probably right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at this point, Levi and Max are doing really well on points.
Right.
We moved to the second location to Hotel Husafell. Block press medley.
Yep.
That is a have to win for me.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
And you're going against really good block pressers.
Yes. And it is heavy. But I think guys getting a 130 as their 4th, that's what I think is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
For me, it's going to be mobility.
Yeah.
Getting to the rack is hard. The press is effortless.
Right.
But I do have experience on these blocks, and they actually get easier for me as they get bigger.
You're the only person that owns them in the States.
Yes. So I should do fine.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys, like the guys who are, have less big invites for the year have been training these events really, really hard.
Like Jordan.
So they're going to have fresh touches on these implements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think top 3 on that is probably going to be you, Jordan Osborne, and then I think Levi again.
Yeah, it's totally possible.
I see someone that could also mix it into that would be Vilius and Max.
Yeah. There's no extremely good pressers in this show.
No.
Then it comes down to who's the technician, who's going to put their hands the right way, lean back enough.
Yeah.
And then the swimming pool medley, I don't think it's even worth predicting. Levi Strong is 6'9".
I think the tallest people will win.
It'll be in relation to how tall people are.
I think you and Christian Nelson are fucked.
Yeah.
He's the 2 shortest guys.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be finishing day 1 in first.
No.
I will probably be finishing somewhere in the top third.
I bet third or fourth.
Yeah. Of 12 guys.
Yeah.
And even if I'm a little further back, I don't think I'm that worried at that point. I got good points to make up on day 2.
Right. You want to go over day 2?
So day 2, we're going to go to the Viking Village in the morning for the deadlift. I think I showed it at America's among the top 10 in the world. I'm not the best deadlifter. If I step down a level, I can win the deadlift. And I need to win the deadlift this weekend.
Yeah.
And there's not a ton of other big deadlifters at the show.
Not big pullers here. That's where, funny enough, the other guys who would be doing well at this point, guys like I think Max will be doing well. I think Levi will be doing well. I think Jordy will be doing well. None of them.
They're bad pullers.
I think you're a better puller than all of them.
Yeah.
So,
like Justin Legier probably gains points here.
Yes, Justin. I think this is where Justin starts creeping hard.
Because Justin is probably in the same boat as me after day 1, maybe even a little better.
Yeah, he might be
depending on how his block press goes.
Right.
Because Justin could go better than me in the hoose, potentially better than me in the pool.
Yep.
I'm going to beat him at those other 2, but he won't be bad at them. So Justin's going to be in the hunt at that point.
And he's a good puller.
Yeah, he's a good puller. There's not a lot of super impressive. Another good deadlifter in this bunch is Kim.
Yeah,
Kim is a good puller, but most of his pulling is suited or he had actually a good run of raw deadlifts recently, but it's all on a deadlift bar. But he's just, as far as raw pulling power, he's strong. Yeah. So I can see Kim doing okay. Kim's another guy that's kind of like a B- the whole show. Yeah. I think he'll end maybe in the top half.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Arm for arm, mixed bag for you because you either crush or you don't.
Yeah, the hoist at America's was really, really good, but that had a bit of a braking system. Yeah. This will come down to like fluidity and who's strong enough to hold the rope with one hand as they reach. Right. Because if you have to do these little pulls, it's going to be slower. If you have the strength to boom, boom, pull,
if you have that gorilla grip.
And I don't know that I do. It's just going to depend how heavy it is.
You might go that Martinez method where you're keeping it close.
Just win little fights in the front. Yeah. I really don't know. I think if I had to pick someone to win, it's going to be Boudreaux.
Boudreaux will crush this, I think. He's got incredible grip, and he's done it. Yeah. I think Levi's got crazy grip. Yeah. And he's also tall. Yeah. Just that type of athlete. I don't know if Jordy's a massive arm over arm guy. I wouldn't
predict that based on the things he's good at.
And Nick Wortham definitely isn't. No. At this point.
So I would say the 2 we mentioned and then Justin Legier.
Sure. I can see Justin doing well on that. Yeah.
Yeah. So Justin probably is creeped in the top 4 at this point.
He's creeping.
Yeah. I need that event to go well. If that event goes poorly, then we really got to do something at the final location.
And we'll know how hard it is because Max is probably end up doing it potentially first.
Potentially.
Because of the deadlifts, right?
Yeah. So I don't think Max will be the worst deadlifter in this group.
It'll be earlier. Yeah. So we'll see how hard that arm arm is.
Yeah. And then we move to the cathedral for the throw. Those are all weights I can handle. The height I can handle. We got another YouTube video coming out at Thor's Gym. I did probably the worst throwing series of my life at Thor's Gym.
Yeah, you got it done here, so at the show it's good.
Yeah, I got the bad one out of the way.
That's how it works.
But it's all stuff I can do. In shows, sandbag series have actually been decent for me. Yeah. So I need to get a top half, top third would be ideal.
I genuinely think you'll be top 4 in this. I just think with your size and power and just enough experience, I think you'll be fine.
I have to. And at that point, it's going to be a have to.
A have to, and then you have to win the last event.
I have to win the log, and I have to win. I have to win the shit out of the log. Yeah. So I'm going to be full sprint, Viper, and all 4.
The thing that goes really good for you in this show, there's 8 events.
Yeah.
If it was 6, it'd be problematic.
I'm not winning.
But with 8, I think
even with 8, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here, but I'm going to win. No, because there's still bad ones on the table.
Yeah, some good dudes.
At this point, the most consistent person through the bag throw is Levi Strong.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it's funny going into the last event, Levi's worst event is log.
Levi might be the worst log presser.
He might be.
I mean, the first 3 are so light. Like if he can't, he can do those.
What are the weights again?
120, 135, 150.
That 150 is gonna be hard.
That's Jesus Christ, Levi.
Those who don't know, I coach Levi, so he can say that.
I can say that. Jesus, Levi. So if Levi's winning by at least 8 points going into that event, I think Levi can still win the show.
Well, he'll need to.
He needs to be leading by at least 8 points going into that event to win the show. I might even say he needs to be beating me by 10 points to win the show. And then I just need some help from the Icelandic boys and Kim and everybody. But equally likely that a guy like I think the solid B pluses are going to be doing
Nick, Justin,
Max.
Max.
Yeah, Max only has one bad event.
Although
to this
with
point.
all three of those guys we just said, except for Justin, they have huge. There's
They
one
have
event.
one bad event.
Right.
Justin has no bad event.
Yeah, Justin doesn't have a Justin.
I told you when we first sat down. I think Justin is the person I'm most worried about to beat me.
To me, it's Justin and Jordy, but I'm leaning more towards Justin.
Yeah, because Jordy is the question mark of the hoist and the deadlift.
Yeah, and I don't know how good a girthy Australian's going to be in a pool.
No,
you know what I mean.
Justin is dude.
Like, Justin might win the show.
Justin might win the show. Because I'm about to say my top 3 overall, and I think I'm actually going to pick Justin to win.
It's a pretty smart bet.
I say that saying I need to win this thing.
We're being what's the word? We're trying to be as unbiased as possible.
Yeah, Rogue went not good. I want to win the hell out of this show.
I mean, hold on. Not good was 4th.
I know, but I want not good for me and my spirit.
Yeah.
So
I
want to win the hell out of this show.
Yeah.
And it's really there's not a lot of money on the line. It's really just for bragging rights. And
it's your mom's birthday.
It's my mom's birthday today.
You got to win this.
And we wanted to go to Iceland, so we did. Yeah. But yeah, I want to win, and I'd say 3rd for the show is probably Levi Strong.
My top 3 is in no particular order. You, Justin, Levi. It's actually in that order, but
and entirely possible that the 2 guys that would completely throw a wrench in that is probably Wortham and Boudreaux.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if Levi, his whole thing has to be, I cannot leave the top 4 for anything that isn't the log.
He probably can't leave the top 2.
Potentially.
Yeah. Like he needs that kind of a performance.
Yeah. Which he still could. He's in shape.
He could. We're also due for a once every so often Maxime Boudreaux Mogfest.
Dude, it happens.
Where occasionally Max just shows up and destroys everyone.
Sometimes he just takes the mask off and just decides.
So I'm pretty comfortable with that.
If we didn't mention you as much, it's simply because we don't know. It's not because we don't think you're good. We just some of the gentlemen here, I just don't know.
Yes, and the best thing you can do if you're watching this video is obviously watch the show, share this channel, subscribe to this channel. But the best thing you can do for those newer guys is to follow their accounts. So find all those guys on social media, follow them. Some of them haven't got off the ground yet on the social media side of things. So following those new guys means the world. Do that, and you know what? I hope they do well, and I hope they give us the guys with more exposure a run for money.
In a super perfect world, would be really cool if some random new guy beats everybody. That way he gets to the scene or whatever.
Yeah. Because a lot of these guys are fighting for their invite to the big show. And sometimes, not officially so, but this show gives good exposure and has gotten people the look they needed to get invited to the big show.
Every winner of this show that wasn't one of the already mainstay guys has got invited somewhere.
Yeah. So
anyway,
guys. Friday, Saturday, we'll share all the live stream information, but it's on officialstrongman.com. And Braden will be doing updates throughout the day. I'm just going to give him my social media again. And it's probably going to be the most cinematic show coverage where we're going to have because it's gorgeous locations. And we're going to be cold. So let's do it.